Right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem, Rakak Korash, double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wa Akwatim, learning, teaching in truth and sincerity. All right, this is going to be another video through the Spirit. I caught a picture of this trailer at my job with the two words on it, Dong Fang. All right, and we're going to look up the meaning of the word Dong Fang on Google. All right, now I don't know where the fuck this trailer come from. I don't know what was inside that. I'm not going to sit here and go on and say that, you know, maybe anything having to do with weaponry was in there. You know, most likely not. But just dealing with the fact that, you know, hey, for me, it was just a reminder that America is going to be destroyed in thermonuclear fire, y'all. And it's not a joke. Those that take the mark of the beast will have to eat that fire. But America, all right, which is the whore that sitteth upon many waters, or Slakia, the whore that sits upon the beast. America is the whore, all right? The beast, his ruling militaristic system by way of NATO and EU, all right? But the woman, she's going to be burnt to an absolute crisp. The other nations, the other parts of her own power, the other extensions of her own power are going to turn and betray her right along with these heathens. You're going to have the German Edomites, the Russian Edomites, the Yugoslavian Edomites, the English Edomites, the Bosniak Edomites. All right, they're going to be shooting missiles this way, right along with all the heathens. Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Moab, Ammon. Everyone is going to direct their power at this place to obliterate it. Why? Because it is the will of Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Now we're going to look up this word Dong Fang right here from this trailer. All right, and you can't make this shit up, and it's no coincidence, y'all. This is no coincidence. You cannot make this shit up. I'm not making this up. I took a picture of this. I didn't go spray paint that on this trailer. All right, the picture I'm gonna keep up throughout the whole video, but I googled Dong Fang, which is Chinese. It's a Chinese word. It says missile in Chinese. Series of ballistic missiles of the People's Liberation Army. Chinese series of diesel locomotives. All right. Oh, Chinese series of diesel locomotives. So this has to do with the Chinese vehicle industry as well. All right. So for all you know, some of the very same components that you would use in a vehicle for Moab, they can stuff them in their missiles. All right. You have that, hey, Dong Fang right there, missile. So it literally means missile, and it's the ballistic missiles of the the PLA, People's Liberation Army, we'll just call them. All right, this is not a joke. That's what's coming to this place. That is going to be the instrument that wipes America off of the map. All right, let's get some scriptures now. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9. All right, hey, we're just gonna get the basic scriptures dealing with the missiles. Nothing too deep in advance. Isaiah 9, and we're going to start at, let me see. Yep, Isaiah 9 and 5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." All right, and that is coming. This form of warfare, this great destruction, it's not going to be the traditional, and even in today's time, the sword and not the sword, bullets, guns, grenades. Hey, nations are going to get tired. That's going to be sat down. All right, that is the slow way of war fighting. You have a more advanced way to fight wars now, which is through technology, through sending a bomb to the other side of the planet towards your enemy with the expectations to take him off of the map. That's what's coming, the burning and the fuel of fire. All right, they're going to put down the guns. They're going to get out the tanks. Hell, they're going to get out of the damn UAVs, all right, the aerial drones. And they're just going to send a plane over a particular landmass and let a bomb fall on it until everyone and everything that was there is no longer alive. That's what's coming to this world. And the scriptures have prophesied it. And when you look at the state of the world today, everything points to it. And if you can't see that, that is because the Heavenly Father doesn't want you to see it, and you are effectively blind. All right, Isaiah 54 and 16. All right, still in Isaiah. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the Heavenly Father, all right, all forms of warfare on this planet Earth, the Heavenly Father is responsible. All right, when the very first man was smacking together a sword, all right, on the iron, on the smithing machine, the Heavenly Father had put that on the spirit. So you best believe the Heavenly Father put it on the spirits of these Edomites, of the so-called white man, to construct what? The missile. All right, it started with they had atomic bombs, all right, worked their way up to hydrogen bombs, all right, and now there's I mean, you know, they got many more types of bombs than just the ones I'm going to mention. But of course, you know, the nuclear bombs, you know, the whole list of bombs they have, you know, and it's not a joke. And it's not, we seem crazy now, but we're not going to seem crazy. Get over here. We're not going to seem crazy when those bombs get to flying, and it's no longer going to be a joke. It's going to be right there in your face. And the Heavenly Father is the one that's going to put it in the spirits of these many different military leaders to send those bombs this way. All right, so I'm just getting some scriptures, you know, describing it. Then I'll get dealing with how the nations are going to be the ones sending it. All right, matter of fact, let me get another one. Let me do this. Isaiah 14 and... Damn, Salak, y'all. I just had... Oh, wow, 23. It's one verse ahead. Okay. We'll actually start at 22. All right, just to further prove the point. Salakia, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm on the road. These motherfuckers, dog. Salakia, y'all. Punk ass place. Isaiah 14 and 22. It says, "For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord." The Heavenly Father is going to utterly destroy this place, all right, and these damn Edomites. Ultimately, in the kingdom, all Edomite kind is going to get eradicated, all right. So this is in the will of the Heavenly Father to send these heathens to destroy this place, to send His Son, all right, to raise up the elect, all right. Verse 23. "I will also make a possession for the bittern. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts." So the Heavenly Father said He's going to sweep it with the besom of destruction. All right, we're going to look at that word. Meaning, and the only thing that's going to be left is, it said, what? A pool, pools of water and desert creature, the bittern, all right, a desert creature. All right, so basically this land is going to be left desolate. That is what is going to happen when the destruction comes and sweeps this place the same way that a broom sweeps over. That's what it's meaning behind the using the term besom, like when you're sweeping. All right, it's literally going to overtake this place like how a broom overtakes all of the garbage underneath. All right, this is going to be Revelation dealing with how, you know, now the nations are going to come together, and they're going to be the ones that do it. Revelation 17, all right, because dealing with the 10 horns, you know, basically dealing with the beast, the different countries that makes up the beast. You know, you just pull up the picture of the dragon, all right. Revelation 17, I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, "These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for He is Lord of lords and the King of kings, and they are with them, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful." Slakia. So the Lord Yahushua, He's the Lamb. He's going to make war with Esau, Edom, and these heathen nations at His return. And the elect are going to be raised up, and they're going to assist in doing so. Those that are with Him, the chosen. Verse 15, it says, "And He saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues." So America sits upon, meaning what? America is at the top of the totem pole. America is calling the shots of the world stage. Verse 16, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire." How are they going to burn her with fire? By way of those missiles, through sending missiles. We're not literally going to see a group of people stand up and start eating a giant dragon with knives and forks. This is dealing with the countries that were once with America. They're going to be the very same ones that turn around, all right, and help destroy it. They're no longer going to be afraid of this place like they were in the 50s, 60s, 70s, all right? Everybody has nuclear technology now. And with that technology, what will they do? Burn her with fire, like it says in Revelation 17 and 16. All right, matter of fact, let's come back to Obadiah. All right, the very same nations who were once under them, that were afraid of them, they're going to be the ones to do them in. Obadiah 1 and 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All right, this man's wickedness has been discovered in the world and brought to light. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. So these very heathens that when you read in Psalms, what is that, 83? All right, I'm getting it mixed up. You know, it says they made a confederacy to all get rid of the nation of Israel. All right, in 2 Maccabees 11 and 73, it tells you that all the heathen, they all sought to destroy us. So these heathen have all conspired together to destroy the nation of Israel at one time, with Esau being at the head of it. But now what? Those men are going to bring him to the border, meaning they're bringing the battle to him. All right. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. And that's what's going to happen. All right. These same nations who you once were at peace with, so you could destroy us and keep us enslaved and stupid and at the poverty line and locked up and aborting our babies and whatnot, they're going to be the same ones that turn around and start giving you devil's hell. All right, they're going to be the ones giving it to you, and there's nothing that you devils are going to be able to do about it other than take it. Hey, another one. Let me get this. Let me come back to Revelation chapter 6. All right, let me see. Yep. Salakia. We're going to get this real quick. All right, so we have this out of Revelation 6. It says, Revelation 6 and 13, and the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. All right, so the missiles are being compared to falling like stars out of the sky, like a fig falling in a fig tree in an arc-like fashion. All right, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. All right, this place is going to get hit by missiles so hard that the landmass will be disfigured permanently. All right. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. So the destruction is going to be so bad in America that every nation, even though they're the ones that are going to be sending the missiles, once them things go off and destroy this place, it's truly going to set in their minds what they just did, and it's going to horrify them. It's going to horrify many of them, the fact that they just completely destroyed this place. You know, and the fact that basically, now there's going to be missiles hitting other places too, in other countries and other parts of the world. So they're going to be taking cover, going into their bunkers, trying to get into outer space, trying to get in little underwater bunkers, you know. But ultimately, everybody, Yahweh Shai is going to come sweep them up. All right, that's why it said to hide them from the wrath of the land. So Yahweh Shai is going to get everybody, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. All right, especially for us, the hopeful elect. And there's nothing that anybody can do to stop this. This is what's coming, the Dong Fang. All right, that's just one of the names of the missiles. The Russians have names for many missiles. I believe they had a couple missiles called Satan 1 and Satan 2. All right, so hey, I just seen this picture. I just want to do a real quick, lesson on it. Hey, this place is going to be burned with fire. All right, absolute. This is not a game. You know, you people are going to find out the hard way. You didn't want to take heed to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, so you're going to have to sit in the lake of fire. You're going to have to suffer of the second death. All right, so that's going to be it. You know, I'll give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakorash, to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim. Walk with and learning, teaching truth and sincerity. You know, hey, there's plenty more scriptures that let you know how it's going to get down. You know, this place is going to be burnt to a effing crisp. All right, what do you got? You got Isaiah 34. You know, second address. Hey, America is through, and all the signs point to it. And you know, I was just it was early in the morning. You know, I seen that picture, so I just had to get it in. You know, so I'm gonna say shalom. I believe I just gave the salute. You know, so I'm gonna say shalom.